Hey guys, this is Zero here, just bringing you a quick update on a few things. First off, I know I haven't been around much on this channel specifically, and that's why I wanted to come today to do a little video explaining a few things. Before I get started, yes, there are reviews in the works. I do plan to have at least one Halloween video done, aiming for 2, but I know at least one will be done. I know because I've already written the script. I'm going to record voiceover for it after this. And, yeah, in terms of my other stuff like Henshin Time and Amiibo Time, I have stuff filmed. I just need to write scripts and do the voiceover for them and edit them and such. So, I'll come back to that in a moment, but the reason I wanted to make this video is, to let you guys know what's going on, because I haven't really opened up, to you guys, and, I know this is going to be an unedited, it's unscripted, it's just a vlog about what's going on, because as some of you may have noticed, like, my Let's Play channel is booming, like 2 videos a day, while my review channel has kind of gone by the wayside. And that was never my intention. Just things have happened, and, I want to let you guys know what's going on. And before I start this, I'm not looking for pity. This isn't a call for help. I'm not looking for attention. I'm doing this so you guys know what is going on, because I feel like a lot of you are in the dark, and you should have an idea of what's actually going on. And it's better that I talk about it to my audience rather than, keep it all to myself. So let me start off by saying, around this time of year last year, as some of you might know, I was not in a good place. I was depressed. I was not happy where I was in my work. I felt like I'd wasted my 20s, spent all this time, working to, go to school, get a career job, and put my life on track with that. And not much has come out of it. So I felt like I was wasting my time, essentially. Time I could have been using to travel while I have a disposable income, or, hang out more with friends and stuff like that. But, and I have traveled a bit, so I mean, that's good, but not all the places I want to go. So, it kind of all hit me at once, and I kind of had like I guess you would call it a mental breakdown. I was on the verge of, quitting my job and moving someplace else to get free of, everything from here. Cause, I live in a small town, and people don't stay here for super long. The ones who do are, have a reason to, kind of like I do right now. But, there's not a lot here. So people tend to, move away. And that was originally my plan. And maybe one day I will, to a bigger city, but, right now it's not feasible. So basically, in that time, I was, getting ready to say, I want to move. I want to go to new scenery. In fact, my original idea was move to Ottawa and live with my friend CJ, or Canadian Jutsu, or One's of 13. But I found out quickly that I wouldn't have the financial backing to do that. It was also very reckless of me, because I was going to be like, I'll, go do YouTube full time. I'll get a Patreon, and I'll just save money and maybe get a part-time job so I can just, pay for things. And that's very irresponsible for me to say that. I shouldn't be relying on my channel to be a source of income when I don't make anything off of it. And I really, really want to focus on my channel and make it, make this my job, because I love making videos. I love producing content. I want it to be more than a hobby for me, and I'm investing a lot of my time in it. So I'd love to see some kind of return on it. But obviously I'm not, I don't want my channels to become, basically where I don't want to make the videos anymore. I want it to still be fun, and luckily, videos are still fun for me to make. So, so with that being said, I spent after that, I started making some friends locally, which I hadn't had in a long time, and I've been working on those relationships and myself for the last year. As some of you know, you've seen some of these new people on my channel: Casey, Brad, just to name a few names. Allie, these people who are on my Let's Play channel doing these Let's Play videos with me, they're some of my new close friends, and I wanted to spend as much time building those relationships that I have. Because of that, I've neglected other things like my online friends, which I still hang out with, I still talk to on a regular basis, and I still, I still produce videos, content, and stuff like that with them, but it's been a lot more lax, and I apologize for that if any of them are watching, but I'm sure they understand what's going on. So the main thing I want to talk about is, within this year of finding out who I am, I've learned a few things. First off, I learned, and it's going to be hard for me to say because I don't want people to look at me differently for saying this. And I don't want people to think that I'm trying to make a big deal out of it, because I'm not. I just want you guys to know what's going on. I found out that I've got some form of anxiety. I always pride myself in being Mr. Positive, but recently, negative thoughts will shoot into my head. Even for a positive situation, like negative thoughts will shoot into my head, and I will focus on those, and I'm letting it control who I am, and I have seeked help. I've had a lot of support from friends. I do have a psychiatrist I see on and off. I've only seen her once so far, but I'm probably going to be seeing her again soon. It's made things make more sense to me. I have the tendency to want to listen to other people's things, but never talk about myself. I say constantly to people, don't bottle your emotions up inside, and that's exactly what I was doing. It's getting back to that point, like last year. This has become a tough time of year for me, I love fall. Like, I love fall. I love the start of winter. But this part of the year has started to become, a tough time for me. So, this last week, like, I had a 6-day work week. It's not work's fault. I'm not blaming work, but it adds to the stress levels. I've been very stressed. Negative thoughts have been coming into my head. So this last week, where I had to work 6 days in a row, was probably the roughest week I've done in a few, at least, if not within a few months, at least this year. I just don't want to make other people worry about me, because some of my friends have much more important things going on than to have to worry about, my mental state. And so, like, I keep bottling things inside because I don't want other people to worry. The problem is I'm not very good at hiding it, apparently, because people can instantly tell when there's a problem. So, I'm basically, that's why I want to get this out, to say, like, I have mental problems. I'm not, and I know that, I look, hipster glasses, green hair, probably look like a hipster to you. Don't worry, I'm not. And I have a Tumblr account now, whatever. I check it. I reblog Holtzman pictures. And post videos in there. I don't really do anything. I'm not really involved in a social justice thing. So don't worry about that. For those of you who think that I've, quote unquote, turned to the dark side, even just because I've become a little more tolerable. Yeah, I've been focusing a lot on me and my mental state, and for anybody wondering, I'm okay. I'm fine. I've got a lot of support, and everything's going to be fine. I just need to sort of figure things out, and there's some other things that I don't want to tell you guys yet to make public, because I don't fully understand them yet, but when I do, I probably will make some kind of video. This is just basically my response to explain why things are taking so long, why I haven't produced any videos. I do have videos in the works. It's just that I haven't had time because I've been focusing on my Let's Play channel. I've been focusing on my friends, me, like, stuff that's important to me. And I've had people asking where I am. I still have been producing reviews. The last one I did was a an alpha as on the Monster Hunter online alpha build. But that was on the River City Gamers page, so not a lot of people knew about it on my review page. I really should start making trailers for those. I'm sorry about that, that I keep forgetting to do that, but that's something that I had produced. My video creating on this channel definitely has come down, though. I used to, if you remember, I used to have at least like a Henshin Time / Amiibo Time review out every week. I'd have at least one vlog review out every week. And now with my job and, also making my free time available to hang out with friends, I can't do that schedule as much anymore. So that's slowed down, and it's slowed down immensely. As you see, I've maybe posted, the last Amiibo Time I posted was 2 months ago. I haven't posted Henshin Time in a really long time. I haven't posted a vlog review in a long time, but that's mostly because I haven't had time to sit down and film them like I have too. This is my first off day in a long time. And the other thing to note about that too is it's very hard to get my videos done when there are other people here in the house, which leads me to something else I'll get to in a second. So my dad was off getting his knee replaced for the first half of the year, so that cut into my video making time, as well as my mom had a leave of absence from work. So I'm not going to get into why. She had a medical reason, as is my dad. So my parents have been around a lot. So me making a video has become very hard, which leads into my next thing is that I need to move out. I'm 28. I live in my parents' house. I've lived in this house pretty much all my life. And you know what? I love my family to death, but I'm getting tired of them. I need my own space. So, basically right now I have goals set in line, first off, continuing, with my workout stuff, cardio. I've lost weight, but I probably gained that weight back. So I'm going to work on keeping my cardio at least consistent, hopefully adding in some, weight training, as well. I got to focus on saving money. I've been terrible at spending what I have, and I have like no savings, and I have, credit card debt. I was lucky for a good chunk of my life. I didn't have any debt. And then last year I had to plan a trip, which made me up my credit card limit, and it's gone downhill from there. So once this is done, I'm probably going to get another credit card with like a $500 limit, so I don't ever overspend it again. Once I paid this one off. So that's something I'm looking at doing. Savings so I can move out, and, have my own place and not have to worry about things. A lot of the stuff that I have to review, a lot of the stuff that I have a hard time filming is because it's in boxes, because I have no space to put up, like my rider belts or stuff like that. A lot of this stuff is in boxes because I have nowhere to put it. I have too much of it, which leads me to I'll probably be selling some of this stuff at some point. And I know people ask me all the time if I'm selling those Zatch Bell cards. I don't know, maybe sometime in the future when I'm looking to move, but first I gotta make sure I save up enough money so that I can move, as well as a few other things I need to look into doing. So on to video updates. I'm finally gonna get my con videos edited. It's been a long time coming. I've got some time today. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done. It'll be done and over with. I won't have to worry about it again. I do have some Henshin Times and Amiibo Times filmed. I just need to write scripts for them and do voiceover for them, as well as I have at least one, Halloween review written. I just need to voice it and film a couple things for it. I do have a second one planned, but I've only barely started recording video for it, video game footage for it. So it's, that's a maybe. Usually I like to get my Halloween review started around August, but that wasn't going to happen because of all the stuff that's been going on. I had a very busy summer too, by the way. That's why I haven't posted as much stuff during summer either. As soon as Anime North hit, my time was gone. What's going to be nice though is that start of next year, my dad doesn't have any more knees to be replaced. He's got his 2 knees replaced. So there's a very good chance I'm going to have way more time to work on stuff, because the first part of the year, the first quarter at least, or at least from January to April is the best time for me to get stuff done, because I have nothing on, other than hanging out with friends. So I can get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time. But, again, it all depends on, what's going on around here. I don't know. Maybe my dad will need something else replaced this year and I just don't know it. Or maybe somebody else in the house will have to go on a medical leave, which again goes back to my point that, you know, I need to get out of here and get my own place so I don't have to worry about this stuff. So that's basically the way I'm looking at it. So I have videos coming down the pipeline. Again, I'm sorry that videos on this channel have been sporadic. I really recommend for those of you to check out my Let's Play channel. That's my most popular, well, not most popular, but my most prominent channel. I'm posting stuff constantly. 2 videos a day. I actually have to post a video after I finish editing this. It's already posted. I just gotta take it off private, but and I also have help with that channel. For those of you who don't know, Blonde Guy Gamer, friend of mine, he actually edits half of the videos for Power Plays. So I would definitely give him a look. I mean, if you know me, you probably know him, but he does a lot of great video game reviews, so go ahead and check him out. As well as, I'll leave links down below to my Let's Play channel or somewhere on the screen, and other places so that you can take a look at this stuff. So again, I know it's kind of redundant to do a update video, especially so close to my end of year video that I do every year, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew what was going on. Again, probably sound like a broken record by saying this. I'm not here looking for your pity or attention or anything like that. I'm doing this because I wanted you guys to know what is going on, so that it makes sense, because I want to entertain you guys. I love making these videos and I want to continue to make them, but there are certain things in my personal life, obviously, I've got to take care of first. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for understanding. And, I hope you enjoy the content that's coming out soon. Catch you later.